Yo, what's up, guys? Peace and blessings. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's your boy Burnell Washburn, aka Young Bernie Gold, back with some more vibration raising ideas to share with you. Today's episode might be a little controversial, but I think it's something that really helped raise my vibration, and that is to stop setting an alarm clock. You've probably seen my other episode where I talk about having your phone on airplane mode or do not disturb or completely turned off for the last 2 hours of the day and the first 2 hours of the day, or at least the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes. I prefer a couple hours, but you've probably seen my episode on that. So then if you're already doing that, then obviously you're not really having an alarm clock on your phone. But I used to have an alarm wake me up, and even though I had some inspiring positive music playing on my phone for my alarm, it wasn't the highest vibration to wake up to, because it was like the world telling me, you need to get up right now. I'm in the middle of a dream, and it's like, you need to get up right now. And it's like, whoa, I haven't even started my day yet, and I already got devices yelling at me, telling me that I need to be out of bed. I'm not feeling that. So I stopped setting an alarm, and I allow my body to get the amount of sleep that it needs. So what this means is, if you have to be at work at a certain time, or if you have to be up at a certain time, you need to start going to bed at a decent enough hour to where your body naturally will always wake up in plenty of time to get ready and do your morning routine before you have to be wherever you have to be. I personally designed my lifestyle to where I almost never make any plans before 10 or 11 a.m. Ever. It's really rare that I do. Even if it's plans I'm looking forward to, going on a hike, I'll tell my friends I'm not available till 11, fam. Just because I'm trying to wake up and do my morning routine, and I want to wake up naturally. And I started doing this thing where I just tell myself, you've seen my other video on setting intentions and sleeping with intentions. I talk about setting an intention right before you go to bed about what time you'd like to wake up. So I just set the intention, tomorrow I'm going to wake up around 7:30. And sure enough, I always wake up around whatever time I say I'm going to wake up around. And I let my body get as much sleep as it needs. So I personally get 8 hours of solid sleep every single night. It's so important. You saw my other video on sleep. It's not about the quantity, and it's more about the quality of sleep. But for me, I know that I gotta go to bed at a certain time if I want to wake up at 7 and do my morning routine and catch the sunrise. I love catching the sunrise and doing my EFT tapping and grounding in the earth while I'm watching the sun come up, and I'm pulling that energy in and starting my day in such a beautiful high vibration way with these birds chirping and good vibes all around me. I really value that morning time, so I'm force myself to go to bed super early, and I don't force myself. I'm pretty damn tired by then anyway. So but I just started going to bed early because I value my morning, and then I stopped setting an alarm because I don't want to just be interrupted from the middle of a beautiful sleep cycle. And if you really do have to set an alarm, then at least get one of those sleep cycle apps that's going to, they have these apps where they'll put your alarm based on when you're not going to be in a REM sleep or whatever. And it's they time your circadian rhythms and cycles, and I don't really understand 100% how it works, but they can kind of look at your sleeping patterns and set an alarm at a more appropriate time so you don't get woken out of the wrong kind of sleep or whatever. But for me, I just know I've got some leeway. I don't have anywhere to be until 11 a.m. usually at the very earliest. So I know if I wake up at 7, it's all good. If my body needs some more sleep and I end up sleeping until 8, it's okay. That's fine. It's not going to ruin my day. It's not going to, wreck my whole plans. And it's very rare that I don't wake up when I said I'm going to. Almost every single morning I wake up, around 7:30, because I affirm that, and I just tell myself before I go to bed, I'm going to wake up at 7:30 tomorrow. And that's the perfect amount of time for me to get going and get out there for the sunrise, because the sun kind of pokes over the Wasatch Mountains, the Rocky Mountains here in Utah. The sun, at least this time of year, It's like almost October right now, and the sun's cresting right over the mountain peak right at like 8 o'clock a.m. So I want to be out there for that, and I have some leeway on when I wake up, and I'm not just like interrupted with this device. Because also, if you have your phone as your alarm, you're so much more likely to look and notice that there's text messages, and like you're gonna be so tempted to wonder what those texts say, and you're gonna have trouble disciplining yourself not to look at your phone. You're gonna end up scrolling through social media. You're gonna end up watching, seeing some negative news or something that just like takes you out of your high vibration. So, don't have an alarm. And if you really, really, really do have to have an alarm, don't have it be your phone. Get yourself a different alarm clock, preferably one that can like go black so it doesn't project those like electromagnetic frequencies and the LED lights and all that shit at you while you're sleeping. And if you really do have to have an alarm, like also make it so it's not right next to your bed, because like waking up and just hitting snooze and going back to bed and hitting snooze again, like that's such a bad habit, and it kills your vibration, and it just like it trains your whole nervous system and your whole body to like be hitting the snooze in life in general. Like, I'll do it later, and it's like almost like the world's interrupting you, trying to get you to do something, and you're gonna put it off, and you're just, the very first thing you do in your day is procrastinate. Like, that's not a high vibe. I stopped setting an alarm like 2 years ago, and maybe even longer than that, and haven't had an alarm a single day, and there hasn't been a single time where I like overslept and missed something, because I always wake up early and there's that leeway. And it's been a couple days when I've been under the weather and needed some more sleep or whatever, and I'm grateful that I allowed my body to get that extra sleep rather than like force myself to wake up at a specific time because I have to hurry and go to work or whatever. Like, design your life in a way where your morning is yours. The first at least hour, if you don't have at least 15 minutes in the morning for yourself, then you don't have a life. So you need to design your life differently. I have like 2 or 3 hours to myself to do my morning routine because I've valued it so much and designed my life that way. But man, just stop setting a damn alarm and wake up on your own terms and start letting your body get the natural sleep that it needs. And lately I've been going to bed with the sun and rising with the sun, and it's a really beautiful vibration, and my body kind of naturally wakes itself up at the right time, and I'm not like waking up all stressed out with this like alarm going off and hitting the snooze button and developing bad habits that way. So I hope that tip helps you guys if you're still setting an alarm, to either stop doing that or at least get yourself a better alarm that's not your phone. But it's just a really high vibration thing that's helped me out a lot, and a lot of successful people that I study are on that same tip. Even people that wake up at 5 in the morning don't set alarms, and they've trained their body to get up at certain times. So your circadian rhythm will be set based on how you eat, cold showers, exercise, sun exposure. All these different things are going to determine your circadian rhythm. So I recommend, watching my other video on sleep, biohacking for better quality sleep, and getting yourself an empowering nightly routine and setting the intention before you go to bed, and then having a really empowering morning routine that's just going to make you so excited to jump out of bed. Like, I literally burst out of bed because I'm so excited to start the day. So I hope that tip helps you raise your vibration. I love you guys. It makes me so happy to see that you guys are actually implementing these things that we talk about on this channel and seeing actual results in your life because of that. So thank you for watching from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, wherever, right down there. I don't know which way to point, but I love you guys. For real, thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on another episode of Creative Success. Bless.